In today's news, a couple days ago now, we actually witnessed one of the biggest crypto liquidation events, levels we have not seen since the last cycle in 2021. Everything, especially the altcoins, was crashing quite severely in value, but XRP on this particular day right here was the only asset to be pumping, to be positive, and managed to recover quicker than most based on the timely major approval finally coming from the NYDFS officials, given the green light in the launching of the Rlusd Ripple stablecoin. Of course, this is absolutely huge news, and this headline has taken crypto Twitter and this whole crypto space by storm. Coincidentally as well, President-elect Donald Trump is now scheduled to ring the New York Stock Exchange opening bell on Thursday, being today, and the fact that this announcement was made on the same day as the Rlusd approval is adding more FOMO to the belief in Trump's support of Ripple and XRP. Very bullish news all around. Right now, XRP is up 1.67% on the daily time frame, valued at $2.43, and with the release of the Rlusd and the imminent regulatory frameworks that will sideline USDT Tether, in my opinion, not financial advice of course, I believe that XRP is about to receive so much more in terms of adoption, in terms of use case, thus setting its price much higher in this cycle and cycles to follow, especially now as an IPO seems to be on the horizon. We have this breaking report here from Smoke that this December 2024 article, so released earlier this month, Ripple confirms plans to IPO on the US stock exchange next year in 2025, which is huge news. And again, this announcement being made within the same time frame as Trump's scheduling to ring the New York Stock Exchange opening bell is only fanning the flames further of the connection between Ripple and this new US cabinet, new US government. An IPO would be huge, giving more institutions and investors access to Ripple and XRP and send its price so much higher, which is also addressed in this interview here with SBI CEO Yoshitaka Kitao that a Ripple IPO is incoming. This interview is in Japanese, but pay attention closely to the subtitles. Very big news.
事業拡大と社会変革を起こすと。例えばリップルで言えば、リップルに投資をしましたと。非常に安い値段で言うと。これみんなね、これリップルが今の訴訟終わったら、必ず公開するんです。今の CEO はしたくてしょうがない。クリスもしたくてしょうがないわけですから。これ何もの値段がつくかと。その 10% 以上私も持ってるわけです。R3 も公開しますよ。
So, the Rlusd seemingly will play a key part towards the IPO offering from Ripple, especially in America. Ultimately, as always though, the final piece we are waiting for is the official conclusion and victory for XRP in the lawsuit against the SEC. And it is all a matter of time at this point. Following Gary Gensler's departure, the case will likely be dropped very soon, and it's also highly likely that we will be seeing a stampede of crypto unicorn IPOs in 2025 next year, including the likes of Ripple's. XRP will also see ETS coming through very shortly. Many have been filed already, and all these developments, in my belief, will allow the likes of these institutions to ape into crypto, which means going very heavily ape into XRP in particular. And honestly, I believe that there's a chance that XRP flips Ethereum in market cap by the end of this cycle. We are about to go so much higher and potentially much sooner than you think as the global elites, the smart money, expect the United States to catch up very quickly with most of the world by passing stablecoin regulations. Trillions are about to flood into this space very quickly, which is why I created a free to join Discord server where over 500 of us now are working towards achieving financial freedom, spreading our knowledge in order to become as rich as possible in this cycle. If you want to join, hit the link in the description below, because now the reason I stated that XRP may flip the likes of Ethereum this cycle comes down to this post here. The fact that 91% of institutional investors right now are investing in L1 protocols, and as always, us investors should be following the money and following what they're doing. Point being is, as explained in this interview here, this will pose a problem to the likes of L1s like Ethereum who utilize L2 operators. Therefore, it will give XRP a straight shot to stealing and onboarding their clients, their customers, their retail, and setting XRP's price to the moon. Take a listen.
And it was just so obvious to us that there was clear trade-offs. No matter what platform you went to, you just have to choose if you want to have high throughput, if you want to have real decentralization, if you want to have scaling. And these layer 2 solutions just really weren't the sacrifices you had to make layer 2 work just didn't make sense. So it seemed like all the trade-offs had to be done at the layer 1 base level. And if you take the view that everything is going to be interoperable in the future, and these different layer 1s can specialize in doing one thing well and then be combined by developers to then create the ultimate end application for users, like that design paradigm just seemed to make a lot of sense. And that future world view, what was also just like our point of view at the time. So when we designed this side chain for Ripple, and then we spun that off and used the Cosmos SDK and Tendermint to build our own standalone blockchain for DeFi services, the thought process was we need something that could scale. We wanted to design our own security model for these applications. We foresaw, all the way back in 2018 when we were messing around with Ethereum and payment channels and everything else, just there was going to be serious scaling solutions. There was going to be a lot of attack vectors, given it was an open smart contracting platform. You don't want to have financial services built on something like that in production, especially coming from traditional financial services. You just never design a system like that where there's just open-ended tail risks. And we also knew that we wanted to have the economic models that back the whole thing. That,
of course, it's a huge news, but wait, because there is more. Because not just XRP, in my opinion, has the potential to flip the life of Ethereum market cap this cycle, but also it had the potential, thanks to the RUSD, to cannibalize USDT Tether, crypto's largest stablecoin. Tether's delisting is imminent by the end of this year, and in fact, Coinbase has already announced the delisting of the EU non-compliant stablecoin USDT Tether, and once more, isn't it mighty convenient how the RUSD launched just as Tether is about to be made redundant in the EU? For me, it's quite obvious what's going to happen. Tether literally operates on trust me bro consensus, minting more on demand. They are definitely not catalyzed one-to-one like they claim to be, and when they are forced to reveal their true holdings, it will be a black swan event collapse like no other. They are the largest stablecoin after all. It will be a catastrophe. Tether won't and is not covered by MiCA regulation, and their market share is expected to be overtaken by the likes of USDC Circle. But, except the RLUSD stablecoin will be more superior to Circle and every other stablecoin because of Ripple's institutional focus and blockchain backing, both of which is either lackluster or non-existent, the likes of Circle. Furthermore, it has been documented that the RUSD will leverage attractive returns to effectively compete with established stablecoins. Very big news, and the full release and utilization can literally happen any day now. They have the legal approval. You can now shortlist the RUSD, adding it to the trust line. Very big news. Furthermore, Binance Exchange has announced they will be listing the RUSD within the next few hours, next 48 hours, so literally any day now. And Ripple has officially signed 7 strategic partnerships with exchanges to drive adoption of the RLUSD. XRP's takeover is very, very close. The XRP price surge, in my belief, is very, very close, and the RUSD will help XRP in cannibalizing USDT Tether. So buckle up, do your own research, come chill, chat, and learn more in the free Discord server. Again, link below, and I'll see you in the next one.